Coaches, what if I told you there is a way to get a personalized roadmap to guiding your clients with so much more ease and precision? Well, that's exactly what human design can do for you. And today, I'm going to be sharing 5 powerful ways human design can absolutely transform your coaching and help your clients get faster and more sustainable results than ever. If you're wanting to learn more about how to use human design as a transformational tool in your coaching or service-based business, I invite you to hit that like button and follow for more videos just like this. And if you're new here, my name's Crystal Alferrero. I'm a human design expert and business mentor, and I've worked with hundreds of one-on-one clients in my own human design practice. And I've also trained hundreds of coaches in bringing the magic of human design into their practice through my human design reader certification program. And the popularity of human design amongst coaches and service providers is growing significantly with each passing year, and it's for good reason. It's because human design gives you a roadmap to coaching and guiding your clients with so much more precision and ease. Like, imagine if you had a way to deeply understand your client, get into their head in some way, and also help them gain aligned insights, come to clarity, and make empowered decisions. Imagine you had a reliable way to quickly pinpoint and move through different subconscious fears and limiting beliefs. Imagine you even had a reliable way to help your client remove resistance and take action in ways that are so much more aligned to their energy, and therefore they're 10 times more likely to actually execute and enjoy the journey. Well, human design is a tool that can help you do all of that. So if you're ready to learn how human design can supercharge your coaching, let's just dive in. The first way human design can supercharge your coaching and fast track client success is that it can help your client eliminate resistance to change. So many of your clients, of course, want change, but oftentimes they face a lot of friction and resistance, even when they have a strategy or action plan that's going to get them there. And one of the biggest reasons why your coaching clients might be facing constant friction and resistance that stop them from moving towards change is because there's an energetic resistance, right? The strategies or actions that they're trying to execute might not be efficient or effective for them based on their unique energetics. They're not taking that aligned action. And when that happens, everything feels harder. They have to effort their way to their goals or force their way to their goals rather than flow there. And that takes so much more energy, right? It makes them more likely to become drained or lose motivation to keep moving forward. Or worse, maybe they start to burn out and just give up on their goals. And just as an example, I was part of a business mastermind back in the day where I was pretty much given this roadmap to success and this strategy for success. I had access to this amazing business coach and even peers. And, I saw what it took to grow my business. So of course, I followed the marketing strategy that I was given. I diversified my personal brand presence, tried to become omnipresent, hopped on all sorts of social media platforms. But what happened when I did that is that I started burning out very quickly. I was putting in all the work and effort like my peers were, but I wasn't seeing the same results. And I also struggled to show up because I felt so much resistance around every activity I was investing my energy into in maintaining my business. So of course the bitterness kicked in too, and I was just left wondering, what the hell's wrong with me? And I basically stayed stuck. I burnt out. And the thing is, the problem wasn't the strategy itself. It seemed to be a proven strategy that was obviously working for my peers. It was getting results for my peers, but it wasn't working for me. And the problem was that the strategy wasn't aligned to my energy. It wasn't aligned to my inconsistent energy. So it simply didn't work for me. I didn't have the same stamina to keep up with it long enough for it to work. I also didn't have the discernment to know what would actually be a better option or strategy for me. And it wasn't until I rediscovered human design and started to do things in alignment to my energy, to my projector energy, that things took this dramatic turn and I found myself way more energized and saw faster results with way less effort. So human design actually reveals your client's energy type and strategy or energetic strategy, which directly impact how they approach change and how you can help support them in developing aligned solutions and action plans. In fact, each client has a different way of operating and interacting with others. So when you support your client in operating in alignment to their energy, you remove so much of the resistance that's holding them back from change, that's holding them back from moving towards their goals. And you start to repair all the big energetic leakages that happen in the first place. And by tailoring your coaching to their design, you can help them significantly overcome this resistance to change that they might have and therefore see faster breakthroughs. Also, by understanding your own type as a coach, as well as your clients, you can adapt your own interactions, communication, guidance, recommendations, and overall approach based on what might be the most effective for their unique energy type. And that's what's going to allow them to reach their goals so much faster and effortlessly. The second way human design can supercharge your coaching and fast track client success is that it can help your clients make more empowered and aligned decisions and help them achieve clarity faster. Another big coaching challenge happens when clients get overwhelmed by decisions or get stuck in analysis paralysis. They might feel lost for direction or struggle to figure out what's next. And this can significantly hold back their process because it prevents them from actually taking the action and moving in the direction that they need to move into in order to get to their goals. On the other hand, they end up facing a lot of doubt and maybe second guess their decisions or maybe rely on you to help them make decisions, which is probably not what you want because you know how important it is for your clients to make empowered decisions, to make decisions for themselves. And this is where human design comes in. And this is why discovering your client's authority in human design is so important. Their authority is their unique process to coming to internal clarity by tapping into their own inner wisdom. It's a way for you to teach them how to make trustworthy and reliable decisions that they hold conviction in so that they can get the clarity they need to move forward and move forward with confidence. It also helps them build better discernment and eliminate that analysis paralysis by teaching them how to get out of their head and make body-based decisions, right? Tapping into that intuition that are going to be the most effective, sustainable, and fulfilling for them. For example, as a business coach, I have a lot of clients that can get up in shiny objects, right? Shiny object syndrome, which later leads to taking a lot of inefficient action or maybe even overextending themselves because they're wanting to do this and they're wanting to do that. There's just so much noise around what they should do and what they shouldn't do. So guiding my clients in tapping into their inner authority, whether it's guiding them to tap into certain sensations or wait for emotional clarity, can help them significantly in discernment, right? In discerning which choices or opportunities are going to be the best for them without getting caught in the minds, right? Without overthinking it. And one of the most empowering things you can do as a coach is to help someone connect back to that inner authority, right? To help them become and step in as the leaders of their own life. And the third way human design can supercharge your coaching and fast track client success is that it can build your client's self-confidence by revealing their unique genius and also help you leverage strengths-based coaching. One of the challenges many of our clients face in accomplishing their goals is their belief system and also their lack of clarity and confidence in what they're actually good at or what makes them unique and valuable. When you don't know what your strengths are and what you're natural at or where you excel, it can get easy to get lost or caught up in what everyone else is doing around you and try to build a life or take action in ways that aren't actually the most effective or efficient for you or satisfying for you. It can also get really easy to get caught up in the comparison game, noticing your own faults and other people's genius and not your own genius. And that makes imposter syndrome and the fear of inadequacy stop you from, taking that bold action that you need to do and go for the opportunities that you truly want. So one of the great things about human design is that it reveals your client's innate strengths and zone of genius through your profile and channels and so much more. I mean, there's so many different ways that we can identify zone of genius in someone's chart. But what that helps you do is that your client gets to understand what makes them unique. And this is a huge confidence builder. It helps them shift the focus away from what they feel they lack and brings them that awareness of the unique value that they bring to the world. It can also give them insights that lead them into a more aligned direction, right? In their work, in their career, or other opportunities that align to their natural strengths, which then result in even more ease and satisfaction. I'm a business coach, so one of the big challenges that my clients have is in differentiating themselves in the market. I work primarily with online coaches, and as you know, there's a lot of coaches out there. So, a huge part of my work lies in helping my clients pinpoint what makes them unique and get clear on their unique value proposition with the help of human design to help identify their innate strengths. Because without knowing what makes them different, it becomes so hard to hold conviction and articulate what makes you different to your audience. And then that makes it even harder for you to stand out, no matter how gifted and talented you are. And that's one of the big reasons why a lot of businesses fail, because they fail to differentiate themselves in a saturated market. So again, helping your clients get clear on their strengths and their genius can help you not only validate and gain clarity on their strengths, but help them build conviction and confidence in themselves as they work towards their goals. Now, the fourth way human design can supercharge your coaching and fast track client success is that it can help you quickly uncover subconscious sources of resistance and blocks that they face that get in the way of their goals. Along with energetic misalignment, your clients can face a lot of subconscious fears and beliefs that prevent them from showing up and taking action that they need to take. And when you or your client are unaware of the underlying root cause of resistance, it can prevent them from showing up and taking the action, right? It can require more work and inquiry to actually identify the root cause of the problems in order to, find a solution for it. So I know there are a lot of different techniques for uncovering what's getting in your client's way, but human design provides a very quick and precise way of uncovering the underlying fears, anxieties, and patterns that are getting in the way of their success and fulfillment. And one of the primary areas you can look at are their open centers, which highlight inauthentic patterns of behavior that create resistance in our lives. So I wanted to demonstrate this by sharing a case study of a past client of mine that came to me saying, I'm struggling a lot with my purpose and how to bring the success that's written in my stars. How do I live the best, most fulfilling life this time around? So in supporting her in this goal, I went to her chart to identify some of the internal or underlying causes that are stopping her from A, having that clarity around purpose, and B, identifying what's stopping her from actually living this out right now, right? What are the obstacles? And so this is her chart. And from looking at it, I can already see right away that there's this challenge with shiny object syndrome, right? Getting distracted by what matters to other people and maybe having difficulty discerning what actually matters to her with this completely open head center. I even see the fear of inadequacy, right? The fear of inadequacy as a major theme through this gate 48. So right away, we're able to identify root causes and have the foundation to start tackling them right away. Embedded in the human design chart are so many other ways to unlock even deeper and more precise insights and be able to quickly identify specific blocks and patterns. I teach all of that in my human design reader certification course if you want to maximize the value and get the most out of the human design system to serve your clients. So if that's something that you're interested in, again, I can help you with that. And last but not least, the fifth way human design can supercharge your coaching and fast track client success is that it can help you bring more awareness and offer precise insights and guidance for your particular niche or your particular client's problem. As a coach, it's inevitable that your client's going to ask you for specific guidance or insights that can help them come to clarity faster. And there are times that you need to put the mentor cap on and be able to point them in the right direction, right? Be able to quickly point them in the right direction. And without having a reliable way to gain accurate insights or bring awareness to something, you're kind of left spinning your wheels, asking more questions, and you might even risk offering guidance that doesn't actually apply to them, which can then lead to further delays in that personal transformation. So whether you're a life coach, business coach, health and wellness coach, relationship coach, even spiritual purpose, money coach, right? So many different niches. Human design can be used as a tool to gain precise insights and offer aligned guidance in your particular niche. So let's say, for example, you're a life coach with a client that is wanting to live a more purposeful and meaningful life. Well, their human design chart can offer insights into that life purpose, that direction, that trajectory that they're on, and also core drivers and values that keep them going. And it also gives a roadmap to actually living out that potential. If you're a relationship coach or parenting coach, human design can help you understand in depth right? Relationship dynamics between two people, areas of attraction and bonding, and specific dilemmas that might come up between two individuals. And it can also give a roadmap for navigating these particular dilemmas and bringing more harmony in relationships. Again, there's a wealth of information that you can get from the human design chart if you know how to extract it and apply it. And this is one of the core skills I emphasize and help you develop in our reader certification program. We focus on helping you develop chart mastery, which goes far beyond just knowing the human design theory and the basic meanings of the individual chart aspects like the gates and the channels, but rather you learn how to holistically read the chart and analyze the details to quickly spot patterns and insights that bring inspiration, that bring empowerment and direction for your client, and also how to practically apply this information. How the different aspects can be applied to career and business, health, relationships, wealth, and personal and spiritual development. So if you're wanting to learn how to use this tool to supercharge your coaching practice, enhance your client experience, and fast track your client success, then I definitely invite you to check out our reader certification program in the description down below, where you'll learn with me and get my support. And you're also going to join an incredible community of coaches and service providers just like you. So there you have it. Those are the 5 ways human design can supercharge your coaching skills and your coaching practice and fast track client success. You learned you can help your client eliminate resistance to change by learning about how they operate energetically, make more empowered and aligned decisions, and come to clarity faster, build self-awareness and self-confidence by revealing their genius, quickly uncover resistance, shadows, and subconscious blocks that hold them back, and get more precise guidance and insights in their life, business, career, or relationships, all through this incredible tool called human design. So again, if you enjoyed this video, I'd be so grateful if you could show me some love, hit that like button, and hit subscribe to continue learning more about the wonderful human design system. So with that said, have an amazing day or evening, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.